Hi, everyone.
Oh, wait, what?
What?
How can we really tell what you're saying? How do we know if you're talking?
I guess you'll just have to assume I'm talking.
Well, your mouth is covered.
So is yours.
Oh, man. You know what? We're in the house. We can take this thing off.
Are you sure?
Well,
You're going to take those off, right?
I did brush my teeth, so it should be okay.
You did?
Yeah.
Who is...
So you're going to take that off, right? Yes, we are going to take them off. Who is the masked man? It's the man with the master plan.
Hi, guys.
What's up?
What's up?
So I want to tell you guys a little funny story real quick, and it's about the mask. So guy goes in the store, and he doesn't have a mask on, and the owner says to him, "Sir, you cannot come in here without a mask." And the guy goes, "What?" He goes, "You heard me. You cannot come in here without a mask." Guy goes, "Trust me. If I come back with a mask on, everything's going to be free."
I can't.
You get it?
I get it.
All right. Who else got it?
They get it.
Well, it's only two people there, so it's like, "Hello, Jeanette.
Hi, Jeanette.
How are you?" Oh, now we have three people. We have Jeanette and two other people.
Keeps trying to go into stores without a mask.
Yeah, well, in Arizona, though, they're not required. You're tired. Well, then go take a nap. You're off the screen.
Oh, sorry.
What kind of world is this? You're off the screen.
Well,
Anyway.
you're taking up all of the screen. Just kidding.
Yes, I am taking up all the screen.
Summer has started. Arizona hit 100 degrees today for the first time this year.
The masks were not donated by our sponsors. They were donated by...
My friend from California ordered these for me. Shout out to Jamie.
Jamie sent us a mask. Thank you, Jamie.
Thank you, Jamie. This is beautiful.
Although, I think I gotta get a bigger mask because I got a big face. I could wear it. You know what? Also, people do this.
That's okay, Gabriel. I don't mind.
People do this. And I heard that is actually the wrong...
Don't wear them
underneath
down
your
here.
chin, because all it does is put like dry hair and stuff falls into the mask, and then you put them on your face and then you suck it in. So that's not good. It's been a pretty interesting week. I call it quarantine day 49 or day 50.
It hasn't been that long for us in Arizona, though. But, I mean, who's keeping track of the days now?
Well, I lost track a long time ago. This is like Friday, right?
Today is Sunday.
Really?
Yes. We have work tomorrow.
Oh, now we French?
What? We?
Yeah.
Oh, I can't. So anyways, how you guys doing? How's your week been? Have you guys had I was going to say a fun weekend, but not really because no one can go anywhere.
Well...
She'll be able to take a walk May 2nd. They'll be able to do individual exercise Saturday, May 2nd.
Yeah, New Jersey, yes, it is. I have family there, and you're right, it is difficult in New Jersey. I send prayers out to you guys. I have family there, so I'm always wondering what's going on. I was trying to keep her from getting caught in my long curly hair. The hardest part...
Best thing to do is put it up.
Put the mask up?
No, put up your hair in a ponytail.
Oh, what if she can't put... Oh, her naturally curly hair? Like, what's that? Snoopy?
I have no idea what you're
The
trying
show?
to say.
The Peanuts?
Peanuts?
What's the girl that had the naturally curly hair? Gabriel knows. He will tell us in a few seconds.
Can anyone recommend where to buy a normal size mask? Order received too small. I don't know, considering that...
She said it's Diane. No, it's not Diane from the Peanuts.
Put it back in
Lucy, maybe.
Oh, I think it's Lucy,
Yeah. See, Gabriel, I beat you to it.
I don't know where to get masks. Actually, no.
Gabriel, I didn't call you a she, did I?
I'm not a she. No, I think he was referring to me.
Oh, no. I think you just got her missions across. We know you're a guy, Gabriel. We weren't.
Don't worry, we know you're in the 11th grade.
And we know you're in 11th grade.
And we know you're working on a flute piece for me.
And we know you're working on a flute piece. Wait, where's our flute piece?
He said sorry, he doesn't have it, and I'm not mad at that.
He didn't have, where did he say that at?
He said that up here.
Oh.
Sorry, I didn't write a flute piece yet.
Fail. See, now you can't correct us today because you didn't do the flute piece. So today is no correction day.
Oh, Rob, I hope your son or daughter, I hope, is staying safe.
And we hope
Thank
so.
you for all that your child does for us. We appreciate it.
I don't know where Maria is. Maria, where are you? She might be walking her dog or something. But anyway, so we wanted to tell you that one of our first sponsors today is Nike Dry Fit. They wouldn't give us the whole thing to use. So
they wouldn't give us an actual product,
they
just
just
a
said
tag.
hold this tag up, and then they will recognize it, and then they would tag us on it. And hey, Ivan. He's even Ivan. Target was packed all week. You know what also was packed?
What?
Lowe's. We didn't go inside, but oh my God, you thought it was bingo night at Lowe's. There was so many cars. I mean, how many people?
On the outside, yeah.
Oh, you know what? I figured it out though. All the guys that stuck home got their honey-do list. Honey, I need you to do this. Honey, I need you to do that. I need you to, remember all the stuff you said you were going to fix?
Lowe's is always packed on weekends.
Yeah, but this time it was really packed.
Well, it's probably because people have limited places to go. They can't go to the mall. They can't go to the outlets, casinos. So they got to go to like Target and the grocery store instead of just staying home.
You know what Lowe's should do?
What?
They should put a movie theater in there. It'd be like Lowe's movie theater. So
no, because then that wouldn't promote social distancing.
But really, you think everybody's in there 6 feet apart from each other inside Lowe's?
The numbers of customers inside. Yeah, some stores have been doing that. Not all of them, though.
This one, we were out in Cave Creek.
And it also depends on the size of the store. Some of the sizes, since they're big, they're not really cracking down. But the smaller ones, yeah, you see them limiting the people inside at one time.
What was that?
There was some misbehaving in our parking lot yesterday. Folks arguing over a parking spot.
You know
Man,
what?
Pandemic or no pandemic, people are always arguing over parking spots.
Well, we got a person to park next to us who can't. I want to get some chalk and draw lines.
Oh
saying,
yeah, at our complex. Look at this, guys.
They really don't know how to park.
The person next to us, this is how they parked. I don't know if you can see it.
Yeah, see, the line is way over there.
Yeah, this is us right here.
And we can't park far. That's our reserved spot.
Yeah, that's what we have reserved spots at our apartment complex.
Yeah.
So I have to park there. So the person that parks next to me can't park.
And we have the helicopter pad. So we have to have space for the helicopter to be able to
Very
land.
big imagination.
What?
Anyways, simple. Oh yeah, I saw that.
Yeah,
already.
camera. So we want to talk about something in particular. Is that, as you know, there was a lot of memes out right now, and the memes were related to Clorox, Lysol. I woke up one morning and they were trending on Twitter.
Don't drink bleach.
Don't drink bleach. Lysol. Don't eat Lysol. I'm like, wait, why do we have to say this to people? Why do we have to have a hashtag to tell you not to drink bleach and don't drink Lysol?
Yeah, right? Exactly. Yes, Bradley, I was born and raised in San Francisco, and then I lived in LA for about 7 years. So yes, I've lived in California most of my life except for right now.
I missed that question.
Oh, he said, did you live in California for a while too?
Yes.
That's how we met in
That's how we
San
met.
Francisco.
Yep, she was standing on the corner with a sign saying, "We'll play the flute for money."
And he didn't give me any money.
Hey, you money. I said, "You might buy drugs with that money, so I'll take you to eat." And then the rest was history.
And there was love ever since.
So another sponsor is because of the pandemic. It is
Method anti-back.
anti-back. So that's how you don't have a back, just have a front. They're totally against backs, just to the fronts.
Oh man. So anyways, going
Yes.
back to the Clorox.
Yes, Gabriel, she did live in LA too.
How did you live in San Francisco, but she lived in LA?
No, it was the other way around. And we just walk into your house and I lived in the Bay Area and she lived in LA for a while.
Yeah.
But she was originally in San Francisco.
Yes.
Yes.
So going back to the Clorox memes.
Oh yeah. So we already know that where it came from. I'm sponsoring GT's Kombucha.
Kombucha.
Yeah, that too. Hey, you know who didn't join in yet?
Who?
Jace, the producer.
He's probably working right now.
Oh yeah, that's right. He was working at midnight.
No, that was not. That was midnight in Hong Kong.
So here's here's the interesting part. So some people. Oh, that's right. That was Hong Kong.
Sorry, guys.
Some people.
That was inside.
Decided to take. Now I posted some of the memes, not the politically charged ones, because I don't touch that, on my Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And I didn't say take this, to eat this, drink this, because they shouldn't have been. Those things were like okay, people really had too much time on their hands. So some people decided to take the actual memes and post them and say, this is what Trump said. Mm-hmm. And unfortunately, the minute you did that, they got a slap on the wrist from Twitter and Facebook and all the other social media, because now you're saying that that's what he said. I'm not here to argue what he said or what he didn't say. I'm just telling you what happens if you take something, post it, and then add that kind of context to it. Because they were wondering, why was mine still there and theirs were taken down almost immediately?
Yeah.
And that was it. So we're not getting into politics. We don't do politics. We were just talking about the memes and that they're out there. And they're actually, some of them are actually kind of funny, sad but funny, and I know what they were meant for. I found out in the morning and I asked Diane, I said, what is these trending
Friday morning
tweets?
Yeah.
And then she showed me the video and I go, wow. Okay.
All stems from that briefing on Thursday, but anyways.
So that was that.
So that was that. Have you heard of
And this
Travis?
is right. This is no politics zone, so we're not going to get into that at all.
Gabriel asks, have you heard of Travis Kelce? I think he was in the Super Bowl. That name sounds familiar.
What are you playing? I don't know.
Let's look him up.
Really? Well, he just tell us. She's looking it up, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, that's because I research. Oh, Kansas City Chiefs.
No, okay. No, we don't know much about him.
Yeah, I'm sorry, 49ers.
What about him?
I was like, oh yeah, I know that name sounds very familiar, but I don't follow him.
He went to the Niners now?
No.
Oh, okay. So, there you go. That was what we wanted to talk about because it was kind of strange what went on.
At least two of my teachers know him.
Okay.
Oh, that's cool. Okay. Well, the Chiefs beat the Niners, and I'm a Niners fan, so.
I'm a Steelers fan.
Super irrelevant at this moment in time, but anyways.
Really? They're all right now? They're all winning. There's no
They're all
losing.
winning. It's no, the season's.
Exactly. They're all winning right now. Across the board, everybody has 0 losses.
Oh, man. Anyways.
0 losses. So right now, the Steelers are number 1. And so are the 49ers, and so are the Eagles, and so are all the other teams. And you know who else is number 1 right now? The Cleveland Browns.
You're a Tom Brady bandwagon fan? Oh, okay.
Well, you know Tom Brady's from the Bay Area.
You're excited about the Tampa Bay then. Yeah, he is from the Bay Area. Yeah, he went to Tampa Bay.
His dad used to show up at my old station on a regular basis. His senior, Tom Brady.
The same station that I worked at.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm a Rams, sorry. I got a few friends in Eagles.
Yeah, I'm a Steelers. Even though I'm Philly, New Jersey, I'm a Steelers fan. I have my reasons. I'm not going to go into details right now, but I have my reasons. So I cooked again. Well, I cooked yesterday.
Oh yeah, he made good. Well, I made breakfast yesterday. Then he made dinner. He made rack of lamb. I don't know if you guys follow him on Twitter. You've already probably seen the pics. So good. And then today.
Oh, rack of lamb with sweet potato.
Sweet potato, not even sweet potato, but sweet potato.
Okay, Gabriel.
Really? You just call me Gabriel.
Sweet potatoes and sauteed spinach.
And sauteed spinach, yep.
Are you guys on IG? Yes, I'm on IG. Look up Stanley Roberts TV.
And I'm on there as D_Faith.
Okay, and some mint jelly, which apparently a lot of people don't know that mint jelly and lamb go together.
Yeah, I didn't know until I met you.
Here's how I learned about rack of lamb and mint jelly. A long time ago, when I first moved to LA from Philadelphia, from Salinas to Philadelphia, from Salinas to LA, I went to a restaurant in Glendale, California called Jack's. And on their menu, they had rack of lamb. I'd never had rack of lamb before in my life, so I decided to give it a shot. And yes, and apparently New Zealanders and Aussies know about.
Does it originate from there?
I have looked some history, I'm sure, and I'm sure maybe she can tell us if maybe
Bad Cats
can tell us if it's originates from that area. But ironically, the lamb I made was Australian lamb.
It was.
And it wasn't very meaty, so it's from a very emaciated lamb. It wasn't as thick as I'm used to, but I made it for the first time ever making my own lamb chops. But back to Glendale, California. This was 30 years ago. I tried it, and it was so good. So it was rather expensive, but it was really good. And the mint jelly just really brings the flavor out of the lamb. So it jumps into you, and when you eat it, it's like, wow. The two conflict. You would never think of lamb and jelly. And the jelly is actually made from apple pectin, Granny Smith apples with a little bit of mint.
Oh, I didn't know they were Granny Smith apples. Granny
Yeah.
Smith apples are so sour.
They're sour, but when you add the little bit of pectin and the mint, it all comes together. It's kind of like sweet and sour sauce. So it's and we add it to the lamb, and I used some of the green mint jelly to make a glaze to put over the lamb. So when I cooked it, it had this really nice glaze from the apple, from the mint jelly.
It's really good.
And so I posted those pictures. My only mistake was I cooked it slightly too long. And to back to support, but I heard that someone in San Mateo was already pulled over for violation. What?
The 3-mile driving limit when police tracked his mobile phone to 3.5 miles.
What is he talking about? He couldn't find any evidence to back this up. To back what up? What did we miss? Go backwards and
He
find out.
said, I heard that someone in San Mateo was allegedly pulled over for violating the 3-mile driving limit when police tracked his mobile phone to 3.5 miles.
I think
What's
that's
the 3-mile driving limit?
no. It's actually 5-mile driving limit.
What is that?
They said if you live more than 5 miles from an area, you shouldn't be going past more than 5 miles. Remember the sign on the I showed you on the 92? It said if you live more than 5 miles, turn around and go back.
Is that because of the pandemic?
Yeah, it's because of they don't want people going more than 5 miles from their home.
Oh, wow.
So it's 5 miles, and I don't think the police really use their resources to track someone down and said you went half a mile over your 5 mile limit. I think that's kind of one of those what do you call it, urban legends that people make up when things aren't actually true. And you have to remember, everything you read and see isn't always true. I want you to remember that. So a 5-mile driving limit is basically if you live, they don't want you to go more than 5 miles from where you live. I don't know if that's even a fact, because I could not find anything to support the fact that that's even a rule, because you can't really limit someone's driving and say you can only go 5 miles. That would be a little bit overreaching to tell someone you can't drive more than 5 miles because you don't know their circumstances. So if your grandmom lives at 6 miles away and you drive to visit your grandmom, then that would be a violation. But you can't there has to be a law. You
Well,
can't
like, let's say you're trying to go to the grocery store and the closest grocery store to you is like, 5.5 miles.
But what they don't want you to do is get in your car and drive, 30 miles to the beach, and then there's 900 people at the beach, and everybody at the beach is trying to find their own little space.
Like those beaches in Arizona, right?
Oh yeah, like those beaches in Arizona, which was another one I posted on my Twitter and my Instagram. Someone made a picture of Arizona beaches, and it showed them being packed. The only problem is, the picture they showed was a beach with an ocean front, with crashing waves and everything else. Now, Arizona does have beaches. We have beaches up in some of the rivers, some of the tributaries, some of the lakes, but we don't have oceanfront beaches. We don't. So, but people believe what they see. So if you, she said, I believe it originated from the UK. All right, fair enough. We have looked it up. It probably is because it goes way back to that area. But without getting too far off subject. So there's also one that shows a CNN, and it had.
Was that CNN?
It said CNN, but I think it was photoshopped.
Okay.
And it said that people were social distancing at the Florida ski resorts.
Oh yeah, it did say CNN.
And it had huge snow and what do you call it? What's that thing called? A tram and everything.
Yeah.
And the highest elevation in Florida is approximately 334 feet. 334 feet is not snow elevation. Snow elevation would be something in a range of 6,000 feet. Yeah, but they're saying for Los Angeles people to stay away from the city and beaches. You're saying that, well, I read today that the highest elevated point in Florida was 300 and something feet. You're telling me it's 500? where are you getting your information from? Because I looked it up this morning because I was curious, and the information it gave me was not more than 400 feet. So you're saying 500. You may have more information. I just did a quick search, and that's what I found. It wasn't a thorough search. It was a quick search. But you want to look it up for me?
Sure.
The highest elevation,
elevation in
in
Florida?
Florida, yeah. Hey, it must be true. I saw it on the internet. So the highest elevation in Florida, according to Google, says highest elevation in Florida is Batten Hill, and it has a
312 feet above sea level. It's also the
312
highest
feet
point
of tree level. So
on the geographic Florida peninsula.
So on the geographic, according to Google, Britton Hill is only the highest point is 345 feet above sea level. Maybe there's a spot we're missing, but I'm talking about Florida. So if you know, tell me the spot where it is, Gabriel, because I can
You
only.
said look further.
Well, you brought it up, so now you show us where it is. We're throwing it back at you now, because we can only go by what we see. 312 feet, that's barely higher than Los Angeles. Yep, you're right. And you know that, never mind, I guess it's just 345 feet. Oh, did we just stump Gabriel? Oh, snap. This moment.
Yeah, Miami is completely flat.
This
I
moment
have family
of
there.
stumping Gabriel was sponsored by Trader Joe's sparkling water.
Oh, there you go.
So delicious.
I'm just drinking plain water.
Yeah, well, plain water?
Yeah,
That came off a plane?
I'm just drinking plain water.
Came off a plane?
Yeah, I came off a plain water.
Oh, is that green water?
Water.
Water. Stop making fun of me. Diane, did you say you also pay the org?
I'm not telling you any other instruments that I've played.
Wow, he didn't forget that one, did he?
No more about any instruments I used to play.
Oh, man.
All right, so
So we're okay. So now is the time of the show where we answer questions. We will take 5 questions, and when someone writes a question and we answer the question out loud, don't write another question until we finish answering it, because we found out that sometimes we miss questions.
hopefully you don't play trombone. Let's just say I never tried that one
I
out.
tried the trombone before.
Did you really?
Yeah, in high school, elementary school.
Oh my gosh, it takes a lot of like
Air,
respiratory.
hot air.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I can play it so good.
Okay.
Have you not been to Chicago? We are.
Called Flatlanders.
I have never been to
I
Chicago.
really want to go to Chicago. I
Okay,
have never
wait.
been either.
I've been once, but not in Chicago. Just at O'Hare.
Same here. I've been
Airport.
to Chicago here too.
Didn't we pass through it?
Oh, I went in 1994.
Oh,
When'd
then
you
no.
go?
No, then never mind.
I went on my way to Canada actually.
Okay,
and
one
the way
question
back.
down. Next question. Why? Yeah, Flatlanders. It is pretty flat.
Will the American people be smart enough to make a change in November? Oh, that's politics. I can't answer that one.
We don't do politics.
Yeah.
We'll just have to wait and see.
We'll just have to wait. Yeah. November is my birthday too, so
Yeah.
let's just hope I get a great birthday present.
Hello, Buffalo, New York. Wow, we're up to 13. Hello, that Buffalo. That's for the home of the Buffalo Wings. You have to find little buffaloes and snip the wings off.
I tell myself my side hustle was playing trombone on the street. Nice.
What?
Jeanette said her side hustle was playing trombone on the street.
Hey, what's the
That's
name of
her
that called,
side
though?
hustle.
What's the name of it?
What's the name of
Called a
what?
basker. A busker. Is it a busker or a basker? The best wings
Oh,
in the
nice.
country.
My birthday's November 8th. We're Scorpios.
Scorpio. Show no shame. Scorpio. Any pets?
Pets?
Not politically speaking.
Right now, we don't have pets.
We have a pet rock.
No pets.
No pets.
He's had pets before. I've never had a pet in my entire life.
Growing up, I had dogs, chickens, turtles, frogs, snakes, lambs, chickens.
You said chickens twice.
Yeah, because I had more than one.
Okay, what did you really have?
All of them.
When did you have those?
When I was a kid.
You didn't grow up on a farm?
Nope. I lived in Camden, and for some reason, my stepdad would buy all that stuff.
And
Now,
where did you guys keep it?
in the backyard. We had a really big backyard. It was like
I did not know
it
that.
was like 10 feet by 10 feet.
Oh my goodness gracious. I just knew you had a dog.
Yeah, yeah. I just had dogs, pooch, Puri, and King. Yeah, I had Teddy,
Pierre.
and Pierre. My dog's name was Teddy, and I had another dog named Chelsea, and I had a dog named Ike and Mike. They were hunting dogs.
Like the candy, Ike and Mike?
Yeah, just like the candy.
Nice.
They were beagles.
Oh.
Beagles.
I haven't had no pets before. Are there driving restrictions in AZ?
No, you can drive around all you want to. Well, if you ever do come here, we can show you around.
Chicago.
Oh, yeah, we'd love to. You know what? Take me to meet take me to the place where they shoot Chicago PD. Love that
Which
show.
would be all over the place.
No, I want to go to that division.
Oh, the actual district.
Yeah.
What is it? Is it 23?
23.
Is it?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
It's all made up.
Oh, okay. We love Chicago PD. That show is bomb.
I want to go there for some Chicago pizza. I'm going to go like to one of those Italian joints.
I want to go to the building where they have the see-through glass. What is it called? Is it...
Mark wants to go to Chicago with us.
I've never been to Chicago. Take me.
Okay, let's take a bus to Chicago. And we want to see the bean.
We want to see the bean. That's not what it's really called, though, I think. And then what's the tower with the building with
Sears
the clear...
Tower.
Sears Tower. Is it still called Sears Tower?
I don't know. It might be JCPenney now.
Well, towel. Wow, I can't talk.
Maybe
I said towel.
It's JCPenney Tower.
It's not called JCPenney.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not JCPenney. It's not called JCPenney.
It's called Millennial Park.
There you go.
Lou Malinali's Pizza is in Chicago and Scottsdale. Okay, then we'll just go to Scottsdale.
Yeah, I had a feeling we talked about that last week, didn't we?
Yeah, we'll just call Lou up and say, "Yo, Lou, what's up, G?"
Millennium Park has the bean. Yeah,
right.
That's right. Kmart Chow. Why don't we just go back and say Woolworth? Woolsworth. Wait, is it Woolsworth or Woolworth?
It's Woolworth.
Oh, Woolworth. Without the S. Woolworth. Or Montgomery Ward.
What does JCPenney stand for?
Johnny Cash? I'm totally joking. I don't know.
John Cash Penny, I believe.
Is it really John Cash?
Yeah.
Wait. No, it's not. I said Johnny Cash.
Johnny Cash is a country western singer.
I know. Wait. Hold on. I'm looking it up.
Yeah, this is no politics zone. Who said politics?
J.C. Penney. Let's see.
Oh, now she's looking it up now because she wants to be confirmed that it's... Just put in John Cash Penny and see what comes up. Okay.
I don't think it's John Cash
Trivia question.
Penny.
Who knows this question? Who knows this answer? Sears used to sell a product a long time ago.
James Cash Penny.
Yes.
Oh, we were close.
Sears used to sell a product a long time ago that you can buy in the store and is now banned anywhere in the U.S. and most of the world. Does anybody know what that is they used to sell in their catalog?
Is it this?
No.
Oh, okay.
But you're close. Anybody know? I give you 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6.
Is it this?
5, 4, 3,
Oh.
2, 1. Okay, and the answer is?
Houses.
No, they did not sell houses. Well, yes, but no. I'm talking about in their actual catalog. They used to sell syringes for heroin because at one time heroin was not illegal. Heroin used to be considered a painkiller, so cocaine was supposed to be a stimulant. Now, here's something you didn't know. This is some information that's going to blow your mind. Even Gabriel never heard this before. But a long time ago, cocaine, we know this already, cocaine was legal. But what you don't know was that cocaine was served to the southern dock workers, who, by the way, were African-American or black, because it made them work harder and longer. So they would work long hours, and they would use cocaine to keep themselves, to keep them stimulated. Now, what happened was, at one point, the newly formed DEA wanted to find certain drugs to ban. So they banned heroin because people were killing each other in China for the poppy seeds and the poppy to grow it. So that was one. Marijuana was another one. But they wanted to figure out how to ban. They looked for something else that they could ban. And that turned out to be cocaine. So how they got it through the system was that they claimed that if they fed cocaine to the black dock workers, they became impervious to bullets. And there was a fake story that was made up that said that a African American raped a white woman, and when they went to arrest him, they shot him, and the bullets made him he was impervious. He wouldn't die. And that word, it was fake. It was like fake news way back then. And that went out to the government. And the government said, okay, then we're going to add that to a list of banned substances. So that's the reason why cocaine was banned. Now, I found this out only because I watched the History Channel, and it's called, look this up, and you can find it on YouTube, the history of drugs, and one of them was the history of cocaine. So back then, yes, back then there was fake news. Fake news has been around for a long time, but unfortunately, fake news gets people killed sometimes, and it makes up stories. So you just got notification. You just got notified that we were live streaming, but yet you were here before that. You know why? Because you're a hero, Gabriel. You're an 11th grade hero.
Oh my gosh.
If it wasn't for you, Gabriel, I wouldn't even turn this thing on in the morning.
In the morning?
Oh, we didn't do it in the morning. Huh?
Evening.
It's the morning somewhere. What
It's
time?
2 o'clock somewhere.
Yeah, it's got to be. So, Gabriel, this is for you. And this was sponsored by a fork and knife with a tissue. You're welcome, Gabriel. You're welcome.
Thank you.
We really like talking to you guys, even if it's only all 11 of you.
Yes.
Yes. And you guys
We
didn't do your homework
appreciate you
again.
guys.
First of all, there's not enough likes. You guys aren't liking this. Okay, it's fine. If you don't want to like it, then it's fine. But click the like button. Subscribe if you haven't
If you don't like
subscribed
it,
already.
it's fine, but click the like button.
Yeah. We were up to 14. Yeah, I know we were up to 14, but I'm looking at right now. We lost some. I told another friend to join in, but don't think he came. Yeah, well, you know what, Gabriel? Stick with it. Stay on it. Send the video to someone else. Thank you, Jeanette, for liking it. And they're up to 6 now. Remember, every time you like one, a baby gets wings.
What?
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 Yeah, every time you like what we do, a little baby gets angel wings.
I am so confused right now.
Look it up. We are saving the world. Just think, one day you can be like, I used to log on when these guys only had 12 people, 14. And now they got 15 people. Balling out of control. Balling out of control.
Oh my gosh, I'm done. I'm so done.
We're gonna be driving around in our
Thanks, guys.
We're driving around in our Bentley. From off the 12 people that logged in. We're gonna be Bentley. Yo, picture me
I don't
rolling.
even want a Bentley.
Who doesn't want a Bentley?
I don't.
What if it's an electric Bentley?
They don't have an electric Bentley.
Okay, hypothetically speaking, if there was an electric Bentley that you never had to put gas in, would you drive a Bentley?
I don't know. I don't know.
See, she went from I don't want to I don't know, so that means she
Well,
would. I rest my case.
Anyways.
Changing subjects. We sponsored this by the lottery. We're up to 8 likes now. 12 people there, but only
Thank
8.
you guys. We appreciate it.
But only 8 people really like it, so you know that's bananas. Oh, and also we talk about we imagine what you'd both look like if you've been locked in for the past month. Oh well,
we've both been working from home for the past month.
we've almost killed each other like 8 times.
No, we have not.
Yeah, it's like we've already stitched up the wounds.
But what's interesting is you wonder like how people's relationships are after being in shelter in place.
You know
and
all those
staying at
tweets
home.
that says, "God, I love my husband." You notice you don't see many more of those right now. They going, send that fool back to work.
I still love you.
Oh.
There's no one else I'd rather be quarantined up with.
So why when we get done, you go, get away from me. Stop that constant breathing in and out.
You wish I said that.
You said that today.
I did not say
in the
that.
parking lot.
I said, what's that breathing?
Yeah, you said stop it. I said what? That constant breathing in and out over and over again.
Okay, that's your phrase. He loves that phrase. My wife is essential, otherwise I'd be dead. Aww.
Oh, well, you know, there is something about being okay. This is getting a little bit, tad bit on the what the heck side, but someone made a comment. You know how everybody's going out the doors when they're not supposed to be, and then the cops are like, "What are you doing outdoors?" And somebody said, "Oh, why are you talking to me like that? Why are you harassing me? Why can't I just go out my door?" And then somebody made a comment and said, "Oh, now you know what it feels like to be black."
Wow.
I said, "Wow, that's deep. That's not true, but that's deep." Well, okay, it might be true in some places, but I'm not going there.
Oh my goodness. Let's not.
We're not going there.
Let's not go there. Only reason I'm working is that I'm an essential worker.
I'm essential.
Yeah, we're essential too,
To
but
stay home.
fortunately we're able to. Well, actually, no. You have
I'm
to
out
leave
there.
sometimes.
I'm
but
out there in the front lines.
I get to stay home.
Somebody said wrong, very wrong. Hey, I'm just telling you what someone said. I'm not saying it's true.
I'm leaving that one alone. I'm not touching that.
You should hear the stuff that I hear. Some of it is like
he hears crazy stuff.
crazy
where I'm
stuff.
just like I want nothing to do
some
with
stuff
it.
is so crazy I can't even go into it at all. I can't even slightly talk about it. It's so crazy and unbelievable, but true. I'm not saying anything is it's true, but these people in their mind think
Are
it's true.
actually saying it. Yeah.
Like I saw one thing where they wrote, "Don't forget to wear a mask or a banana." They went to write bandana, but it was spelled out banana. And that's also on Twitter at Stanley Roberts. On Twitter, just look up Stanley Roberts. I have the verified mark. Instagram, Stanley Roberts TV. And Facebook, Stanley Roberts News. And
I don't really use Twitter that much, but I'm on there at keep_dfaith, and I'm on Instagram more with D_faith.
yeah, I miss those days of confidential drivers too. And I'm on hiatus right now for my show because they, for some reason, don't want me out there confronting drivers under the pandemic. So I am helping on the back end.
That's why you're the boomer and he's the millennial. Yeah, because
Yes.
he uses everything more than I do.
Well, I have to because I communicate with you guys. And the only way I communicate with you guys is social media. I mean, if I invited you to my house, I probably, had no food, wouldn't be able to watch the shows I want to watch. There'd be no more toilet paper. No more toilet paper.
No more toilet paper.
No more toilet paper.
No more toilet paper.
What is this?
The HP is having a field day out here with 100-mile-per-hour speeders. Wow.
Oh.
Wow, did you just change our settings?
No, just for a second. I just wanted to see what happened. Hello.
Interesting.
Yeah, isn't that weird? I never knew we could do. Oh.
Hi, guys.
Whose birthday is July 2nd?
Okay.
Is his birthday July
I'm done.
2nd? Gabriel, is your birthday July
When
2nd?
is your no? Felix said, "When is your birthday?" And then he answered July 2nd. Dang, Gabriel Gabriel didn't even let you answer. He straight up answered for you.
You know what that means?
What?
That's gonna mean one thing.
What?
Gabriel is a super fan.
A super fan.
Super fan.
Gabriel is a super fan.
Because he knew my birthday, but he never sent me a gift.
Oh, Bobcats go stalker. Oh man. That means Gabriel, you gotta give Stanley a gift. You know that birthday.
If you invite everyone that loves you, there'll be thousands of people. Yeah.
Oh, that's sweet, Mark.
Yeah, can you imagine that many people in one room and somebody farted?
Oh my gosh. Leave it to you to think of something like that.
Really? Come
Oh
on.
my gosh.
People fart in elevators, then you get stuck to blame. You ever been in an elevator and someone farted and then they get off and then you're stuck on the elevator?
Yes, actually I have.
Yes. What are you trying to say?
I just said yes, I have.
No, I'm actually, okay, it's it you say, hey, look, it wasn't me. I swear it wasn't me. And they're like, yeah, but you only went on the elevator. Somebody said, wow, you on a roll.
All I have to say is I've been on an elevator where that's happened to me and I'm going to keep it at that.
Innocent. You got no proof?
I don't need proof.
Anyway.
You're my living proof.
Hey, don't mad at me because I eat a lot of fiber.
Oh, see, you just admitted it. I didn't even say anything.
I'm just saying.
Oh, I've seen a photo of him playing the piano, so his present will be a piano piece. I've written many of those.
Yes.
You played a piano before?
Yes, and remember when I played the piano in
the art exhibit.
Yep.
Yeah,
and
that's
where
right.
else? Remember in Seattle?
Also, no, I don't remember. I remember you played the piano
Remember the homeless guy?
in Tempe.
Yes.
Tempe. What's the Seattle one?
The homeless guy, and I told him to get off, and I told him how to tickle the ivory.
You told a homeless guy to get off?
No, I told him to get off the piano for a second, so I can tickle the ivory. There's a video somewhere out there. Because remember the guy said, "Hey, aren't you Stanley Roberts?" We were in Seattle, and the guy goes, "Hey, aren't you Stanley Roberts?"
And the guy was homeless?
No, the guy that was playing the piano was homeless. It was a piano in the middle of the street.
I'm really confused. We'll just go back to that later.
Pike's
How
Place.
did you know that phrase, tickle the ivory?
Come on, really? Hey, you're right. Look, all this is unshaved.
I was like, I think this is shaved and this is unshaved.
I tried to shave. Typically, it's in the plural. What? What's in the plural? We had some snow. Oh, 2 weeks ago. What? Huh? What? Okay.
Oh, yeah, I remember that pile up. That's
Yes,
right. I do
tickle the
remember
ivories.
that.
So, yes, tickle the ivories, meaning play the piano. I cannot play the piano. But if I get a piano that has one of those machines underneath of it that plays the music, I pretend I'm playing.
One of those machines.
And since everybody believes they see on the internet, I'm a piano player. And I also, what else? According to the internet, I can play the piano.
He's a basketball
I'm a basketball player. Funny story, true story. And before we get off, I'm gonna tell you this story. So Stanley Roberts is also a basketball player from the Clippers from way back. We've met each other and we've known each other. As a matter of fact, I interviewed him once and I asked him could I borrow his American Express card because he had a platinum one and we had the same name, Stanley Roberts. So fast forward to a couple years ago on TV, and everybody's like, "Hey, you're that Stanley Roberts guy." I'm like, "Yes, he did play for the Clippers. That's where I interviewed him at." And funniest story was I used to be at the Clippers recording the game, and I hear him go, "Stanley Roberts." I'm like, "Why are they saying my name?" Not realizing he played ball. Anyway, so fast forward to a couple years back, and I get a letter in the mail, and it's a bunch of Stanley Roberts basketball pictures. A fan of Stanley Roberts, the basketball player, sent me about 3 or 4 pictures. And he asked me to sign them all and send them back to him. Not realizing that I'm not, okay, Stanley is 7 foot something, I'm 5'11". A little bit different. But you know,
a little bit.
A little bit different. So Stanley is much taller. He's 285. I'm 5'11". Don't care how much I weigh. It's none of your business.
Are you sure he's 285?
Yeah, he's 285. Well, he was. He might have lost weight by now. But he's one of the original guys who shared the backboard back in the day. That's how big he was. He's 185 now? No, he was 285 a while back. He must have lost a lot of weight. So anyway, I took a picture of me and wrote on it and sent it back to him. I said, "Dude, wrong Stanley Roberts." But for a second, yeah, 185, I wish. If I was 185, I'd be getting beat up every day because I'd be like a little teeny skinny guy. I had this big old head and this little tiny body. I'd be looking like a stick man.
You'd only be 20 pounds more than me.
Yes. Anyway.
Oops, I just accidentally revealed my weight.
Yes, I know.
Okay.
So I almost signed them all and sent them back to him, but I know that would be misbehaving. So I sent it back to him with the picture that I signed. And he thanked me for not ruining his photos. But I've gotten phone calls. People have given people my number thinking I'm Stanley Roberts, a basketball player. I own a store in L.A. Wrong guy. I never went to LSU. I have a PhD, plain high school diploma.
I knew you were going to say that.
Okay, I'll look at your gas cam footage, Gabriel. Thank you. I'll look it up. Anyway, so, we've been on here for 44 minutes. It seems like 5 minutes. But it's time for us to MOUSE. Yeah.
Mouse?
Yeah. Mickey Mouse. Now it's time to say goodbye to all our family. MICKEY.
I have no idea.
MOUSE.
MOUSE. Sorry, I never heard that before. Sorry.
Yes, time. We already had dinner.
We actually ate dinner before this. We had the Frogsmore. I'm sorry.
I made frogmore stew.
We forgot to mention he also made Frogmore stew tonight.
It's on Instagram.
Yeah.
And you guys have a great night.
Have a great night too.
Ilsa Hill.
Aaliyah
Hill. Thank you.
Yeah.
And you guys have a good night. Remember, I'm the millennial and she's
I'm a boomer. Oh wait, it is 7:06 here in Arizona. To answer your question.
So let's take. We're on like California time right now.
Yeah, because you
Ely.
guys. Oh, I'm sorry, Eli.
Eli.
Oh, okay. Sorry, Eli.
No, is it Eli or Ely?
He said, oh, I think it's Eli. But it's hard because we were just looking at
Thank you, Bradley.
the name altogether.
We tried to break up the monotony from you guys sitting at home watching MTV every day and the ridiculous.
MTV doesn't even.
What?
MTV doesn't play music videos.
Yeah, no, monotone television something. Visuals.
That's funny.
Yeah. Anyway, 8:05. Okay, you're in.
She's in NM.
Oh, one more thing.
In Mexico.
I've been watching Ozark. Anybody else following Ozark?
Oh my gosh, she's obsessed.
Oh, that movie's crazy. Yo, MTV Raps.
Oh my gosh, MTV Raps.
When your MTV Raps came out, I lived in Salinas, and they didn't even know what they didn't even know, not Mozart, Ozark on Netflix. They didn't even know what MTV was, MTV Raps was. And so, and I also asked them, would they order BET, and they told me, what's BET? This is a cable company in Salinas. Never heard of BET. But every time MTV Raps came on, our cable went out. Every single time religiously, it would go out. I was so upset. It was like I finally get to watch Fab Five Freddy, and we had snow and static. It was a scam. SCAM scam. Couldn't even watch MTV Raps.
Now you can watch all the MTV you want.
Which ironically, they named, what's that girl's name as the best female rapper back then?
Lil' Kim?
No.
Oh, sorry.
It was,
MC Light?
No.
Queen Latifah?
No, we're talking about Five Freddy coming. Everybody's DJ rapping out.
Oh, yeah. Oh, God.
Blondie.
Yeah.
I'm so done. Anyway, we're going to say goodnight.
Good night.
And Salt and Pepper was not. It was MC Light was the first one to ever be named the
MC
best
Light.
female rapper. I'm like, are you kidding me?
MC Light?
No.
No, you just said MC Light. You mean Blondie. You said MC Light.
All right. Good night.
All right. Good night, guys.
Y'all married? Yes. In our minds.
Wow, you just messed up my hair big time.
Sorry.
All right.
All right.
He's a millennial. I'm the boomer. I don't know why I just did that.
Speaking to my mic.
Yo. MTV Raps.
MT check. My mic sounds nice.
All right, guys. Have a good week. Stay healthy. Stay strong.
Put your
stay
mask.
Safe.
Oh wait. Put your mask on. Remember.
And don't forget to
and good
mask
night.
it up.
Campbell, California. There we go. Night from Fremont. Good night, everybody.
Talk to you guys next week or later on this week, maybe.
Now, this is when I push the button, but nothing actually happens. Ready? Watch this. So push.